Good afternoon, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's me. And over there,
Hi.
that way is Lisa. We're just playing today on Geoplex. Got stencils and all kinds of mess going on. But y'all come in and join us. We're here. We're playing.
We're playing for sure.
That's true. Let's get going, girl.
Let's do it.
Let me see. Put this like drops. The stencil's weird. I'm having to just put drops because I don't want it everywhere. I want certain colors. I want to do it like I'm painting it, by golly. Hello.
Why don't
Thank
you?
you, Lisa.
You could paint it.
Well, I
You
could. I
you could
could
take
sit
a
here and
brush
paint.
and you can paint it, or you can either put your paint on just some paper and pounce it on in between.
Well, yeah, what I figured though is I wanted to try it on the roller just to see if I could do it. It's a trial thing.
It's okay.
Let's see what it'll do other than mess things up.
Nah, it's not gonna mess it up. You're gonna get this.
It'll get it there. If not, I'll wipe it off and go on.
Hi, Lisa. I hope you're well today.
Hi, Lisa. Did you have a good weekend? Got the tissue paper going today, huh, Lisa?
Yeah, it's the daily paper.
Daily paper.
Yeah, it works pretty good. It's sturdy, but if you want to use it on something, if you're going to cut them out, it
Yeah.
really comes out pretty good. It works a lot like tissue paper. It's just got a little more oomph to it, so to speak.
Let's see if I can't roll this out a little bit into the crevices like I want to.
Well, considering that had originally stuck, I got trees.
Yeah.
It's not bad. That one don't look like a Christmas tree though, but I can ink it. I can go behind and ink it. At least it didn't stick this time.
Yeah. It's true. Oops. Some of that orange in there. See if we can't not get it everywhere.
Oh, you're clearing out a house. I had to clear out and move my mother-in-law. We moved her once, but we moved my mother twice, and that all happened in the same year.
That's just rough.
It was crazy. It was crazy. And with my mother-in-law, we had movers to come in and just put her stuff in a warehouse because we had to go through every bit of it
Mm-hmm.
because we didn't know what there was. And
It was
luckily,
just
luckily we did because there were valuables that would have otherwise been
lost.
destroyed or lost. Yes,
Yeah.
it was not a good situation we found ourselves in. But it is hard. It is hard when you have to go in and clean somebody's house out and
Mm-hmm.
go
We had to
through
do that with my
stuff.
mother-in-law's, and it was a hot mess. We had
Well,
to steam clean her kitchen. Seriously, steam
yeah,
clean it.
my mom, we didn't know she was hoarding stuff as bad as she was.
Mm-hmm.
When we started pulling stuff out, we thought, okay, a square box truck will be fine. That'll be all we need.
Yeah.
No, we made like two trips, and she was going from a two-bedroom apartment down to a one-bedroom,
Yeah.
and we couldn't get her to understand that she was not going to be able to keep all the stuff that she wanted to keep because there
Mm-hmm.
physically was no room for it. And
Yeah.
so it, you know, they were taking stuff in the apartment and bringing it back out. And I finally set her down. I said, Mom, I said, we are doing our best here to accommodate what you want. I said, but the
Mm-hmm.
problem is we cannot keep all this stuff because you can't have things to where it's going to be a safety issue. You know,
Uh-huh.
you're older now. You can't have stuff all over the place on the floor. You know, you can't have, there's a lot of these things that just aren't going to fit your new lifestyle. I said, you're going to be too busy, you know, with
Yeah.
your new neighbors. You're going to be too busy out doing social things to even worry about having all this stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, well, y'all just taking my stuff. And I said, no, what we
Uh,
are doing is moving you closer to us so that when something happens, you're not 30 minutes away.
yeah.
And because it would be 30 minutes for me to go and get her, and it would take a good 15 minutes to get back. And I said, if we're going to have to go to the hospital, we need less time. I said, because it could make a difference between life and death. And we're talking about your life. And she
Yeah.
finally just settled down and she said, well, do what you got to do. She was
Well, this turkey didn't
red as
turn out
a,
too bad. Hey, Julie.
hey, Julie Parker, welcome, welcome. We're just playing. I felt like getting some Christmas stuff out, and I've been working on trees, and now I'm just working on whatever I can find.
And I caught my little turkey out for the time being and until I get tired of looking at him.
I think he's cute.
He
I
didn't turn out
see a
good.
lot of potential in the little turkey.
Well, I think he's going to have to do something different because it didn't quite do what I wanted it to. But that's okay. It's okay. I'm going
I
to let the
see
book.
some good color on your plate, though.
I'm going to. I'm going to try to figure out. I think I'm going to go with a cream color, but I'm afraid it'll wipe out the yellow. It could.
Um,
If I go with like a buttermilk or
well,
a
you can always go back in and you can go back in and put some color on it too. So I would try the buttermilk.
let's try it. What's the worst it can do? Eat it.
Well, I mean, if it doesn't work, you can still use it for something.
This is true. I
It won't
found
be
this.
a total loss.
I found this book. Actually, I found two books that I had thought I'd thrown out and I hadn't.
Ooh,
Girl,
exciting.
I was like, ooh. Now I did something silly. I started putting the grungy paper on it, on the front and the back. Well, the front mainly on it
Yeah.
before I decompose, got more of the paper out of it.
Okay.
So now I've got the front almost done, and still haven't taken paper out of it so I can use it. So I'm like, well, I'll let that dry, and then I will do that, then do the back.
Well, it's not gonna hurt. I mean, it's not a deal killer, really, if you
No,
think about it.
but it's kind of sad when you have one of those books and you go, oh, I forgot I had this. Lord, I'm sorry that I kept this yoga this yoga book because
You
I used
got a
to do
yoga
hot
book?
yoga,
What kind of yoga?
hot yoga.
I used to go to hot yoga, and I it was 110 degrees in there, and
Mm-hmm.
I would go at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'd leave my house to go, and
I loved it. My
I would
muscles loved
shower
it.
there and go to work, and I would still be sweating
Yep.
when I put my clothes on. Even though I'd showered, I would keep sweating for about 2 hours afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But I really liked it. It was just extremely expensive,
Yeah, it was. And I
so
had to take like I could only take like the beginner classes because I
right.
could only do so much anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of the classes are set for people with limitations, and there were a lot of older women in there at that early time of the morning, which blew my mind. But I guess each person has to decide what works for them. But yoga is nice.
Well, it's relaxing. But the thing is they went out of business when COVID hit. boom, they were
Yeah.
gone.
Well,
They went out of business.
that's what happened to a lot of the salons in our area. They went almost a year without being able to work.
You can't stay, Julie. I'm sorry. I wish you could, but I'm glad you popped in to say hi.
Yes, thank you for popping in, Julie.
Hit that
Have a
like
good
button for
day.
me.
This is just tempera paint, and I've never tried it on the plate by
Yeah.
itself. I don't know what it's going to do. We'll see.
Ooh, my paper got stuck a little bit. Sure did. Shouldn't be getting stuck. Well, here's Mr. Turkey with his little self. Toss him over here. I'm gonna have to get that tape off this plate.
Well, it wasn't strong enough to pick up. It left color, but it did not pick up any of my white. So it will not pick up like acrylic. That's for
Oh,
sure.
that's not cool. That's worth a shot.
Hey, at least I know.
At least you know now.
Now we know. It's like, what do I want to put on it next, though? I think I shall put some. Let me get rid of this pink off my brayer.
And get this off my plate.
Brush it in my magazine I've got going on here.
Yeah.
Some of my magazines I don't take pages out. I just try to see how it's going to act.
Well, this
Some
is
of
a
them-
book.
Yeah, with the books though, have you seen what the formula is for it?
I want to say, isn't it 4-2?
I
Or
think you did 3-2.
3-2?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure
I
if
know
it was 4 to
Eddie's
2.
got one. Sharon from Texture Junkie has one.
Yeah. Well, this is a soft cover too, so I don't know how it's going to work.
Well, I mean, it will work.
Yeah, it's going to work because I'm not going to throw it out. The mere thought, I went to put it in the trash can, Lisa, and I went, what am I doing?
You heard me, didn't you?
I heard you. I
You
know
heard me
what.
saying, what can you do with that? And
Yeah.
if you find that you don't think it's going to work for an altered book, you still can use those book pages.
You can use it. You could use it as a paint through type situation.
Yep.
This is true.
I've got the phone book going with
Yeah.
paint pages, and I've got 2 magazines going all at once.
Mm-hmm.
So it should work.
It ought to.
I mean,
The thing is I had to get some sandpaper. I hold it because it's real shiny. The cover's shiny.
Yeah.
Like shiny paper. So I went and got my lovely little sandpaper and sanded it to where the paper would stick because it was just sliding around. It wouldn't stick.
Oh, it needed something to help it have grip.
Yeah, so the cover did anyway. I hope the paper isn't gonna be like that too. But the cover had to. I had to do it. It wasn't being nice at all.
Yeah, if they're real shiny, the magazines, sometimes you need to put the white on them, the
Yeah.
gesso, to help get that to work.
Get it to go.
Okay, well
Yeah.
that pink picked up with the acrylic, but that's not bad. I put silver over it, and it had the blue under it.
Yeah.
That's definitely a pastel Christmas.
That's good though. It turned out good.
It's not. I'm not going to complain about that. Let's see what else we can do with this. I brought up a lot of I've got a lot of new envelopes up here
Yeah.
where I had gotten stuff from my daughter.
Yeah.
I've got a whole pile of envelopes because she pays all her bills online.
Yeah.
So I picked those up. I said, "Oh, okay, I'll keep these." She said, "I don't care what you do with them." I said, "Fine, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep them.
Yep.
Make good use of them."
Mm-hmm. Pull this up and see what it gives me.
And I've got these buckets of paint that she gave me too that I'm trying to
Yeah.
use because I really don't have places for them,
Yeah.
and I'm scared. My tub that I keep my paints in is sitting on top of a wool rug, an
Yeah.
expensive wool rug, and so I don't want anything to happen that's going to cause a problem with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab those envelopes so I can.
I would grab them.
You hear me clanging.
Here, my dude to boil the little bad boy. Put some baby oil on it. Maybe he'll act right.
Close your eyes when you see these messy stencils come out.
That's okay.
You just close your eyes. It's
Close
all right.
my eyes, huh? Well, this is getting scrungy because it's actually pulling paint off my bubble wrap sheet.
Oh, really?
Yes, it did.
Huh.
I will even bring this up to the technology so you can see it. There it is, right there. They have a little blue speck of junk.
Huh.
Yeah, it came off my bubble wrap. I haven't thrown my bubble wrap out. I just keep using it.
Well, I mean, as long as it works.
As long as the bubbles aren't popped or whatnot, I'm happy. Let's see what I want to pull this off with. You know what? I'm gonna do this right here. See if we can't get it off.
I know this won't pick up, but I'm gonna see if I put this down if I can. I know why she bought this. She did a paw print of her dog.
Yeah.
When she was smaller, when she was younger.
Yeah.
And she wanted waterproof paint.
Yeah.
Or child safe paint, so it wouldn't be toxic to the little doggy.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do some green.
I'm gonna end up with paint all over me. I can tell. Anytime I start doing envelopes, I end up with a painty situation.
Paint everywhere.
Yeah, I do. Because I like to do the front. I like to get something on the front and the back in the same color.
Yeah.
And that's where I make my mess.
Yeah.
Trying to get more on it than I really should.
Oh, that nasty little bugger. Came up on my bra. Get over there. You're gonna be ugly like that.
You just go do things over there by yourself, right?
That's right. You want to be on my bra? I'll pick you off. Put him on my other paper over there. We'll move on. Let's see if I can do something with this.
Wet, wet, wet.
That green picked up that red and the yellow
Did it?
little dots. Yeah, the red. I picked it up with red. The yellow I picked up with a red. Let me show it to you. Like that. Did the orange. And then I picked that up with yellow, what was left on the plate with yellow. And it was green, actually, a lime green. And it just, citron green, excuse me. Citron green.
Citron sounds exciting.
Doesn't it, though?
There's a car
it's a soft
called a
lime
Citron.
green. It's like a soft lime green. Come on.
No, but Citron, there is a car called a Citron.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like the little, it's like it looks like a tricycle. It has three wheels.
Mm-hmm.
It has three wheels, two in the back and one in the front.
Yeah.
So it's definitely an odd duck.
How fun, though.
Yeah, I think it would be fun. It's a UK kind of thing. I'm not sure what country they were made in, but it was not in the US. They were It was something that got imported.
Yeah.
Ooh, that turned out pretty.
Yeah, I did. That did real well.
That looks almost like a sunset.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that. It's funny that it's orange and I haven't put any orange on my plate. It's just like, sometimes it's just like magical things happen.
No, I got some stuff in this weekend that I had ordered like a month ago.
Yeah.
And I did a live on it.
I saw you had done a live. I hadn't been set still long enough today to watch stuff I've missed.
Well, there's gonna be another one today because I'm expecting some more stuff in the mail. But girl, I didn't even remember what all I got. I started unloading that thing. I went, good night. Where am I going to put all this stuff? And I've got 2 more invoices that I just paid to come in, and I don't know where I'm putting it. I ain't got a clue. It's going to be one half email going out.
You got to figure out where it's going. I got your swap. You should be getting yours probably by Wednesday.
That's cool. I ain't worried about it. I'm glad you got that.
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet because it came in Saturday, and I thought, well, I'll open it and do a Happy Meal video.
Yeah.
And Bill was supposed to have jury duty today, and he did get called. He went, and he got seated, but they ended up settling towards the end, and they just sent him on home.
Yeah.
So he didn't have to stay all day. I said, "Boy, you were lucky. The last time I got seated, I was sitting around for thought I was going to be there for days. I
Yeah.
was there. I had to be there for 2 different days.
Well, my doctor has made it to where it's that I don't have to do it
Well, it would not be in your best interest to have to deal with that.
because because of my anxiety, you know, I just it would not be a good thing. Now that little booger did good this time around. He's just brown, but that's okay.
Yeah, because I really think he'd be cute if you come in and did brush strokes on him, on his tail, and put different colors
Put
on
little
for
different
his
colors on
feathers.
him. I may do that, Lucy. I'm gonna put it aside and let it
I mean,
grow.
I think if you do several of just the basic, get your
Out,
basic turkey.
just
You
the
can
basic
even
outline like I did with that one.
yes, and then you can come back in and do several different things.
Yeah,
You can try, like doing with markers. You could try it with watercolor.
yeah,
I think watercolor might actually be pretty clever and come out pretty good.
yeah. Teresa, I've got something I'm gonna send to you for your granddaughter. They're little beads with their little happy faces and rainbows and all kinds of stuff.
Hey, Teresa, glad to see you here. And I'm glad those babies are getting settled.
Which one? I don't know. Whichever one would like some beads. I don't know which
Yeah, I
one.
don't.
That's between you to figure out, Teresa. I'm gonna send it to you, and you
Well,
figure out which one gets it. Gets them.
well, with the babies being there, that'd be something nice to put in the older one's stocking. Is like some little bead sets that you could sit and do with her, or her mom can.
Yeah.
That would be cute. She'd probably enjoy that craft time with grandma.
Mm-hmm. Let me put some cream on this.
Teresa, do you need help with your grandchildren for Christmas? Is there anything that we could do
Yeah.
to
Is
help?
there any help you need?
Okay,
Yes.
send me their ages and their sizes.
Yeah. Send me their ages. Anything?
Because I don't figure they left with everything they had, so
Yeah.
certainly can help with that.
Oh, this thing's
And
gonna get on my
and
nerves with all this racket.
Teresa, just send us a personal message, a private message to both of us, but let us know what sizes mom wears too.
Yeah. Let's get everybody.
Yeah, just send us what they want, and we'll mark it off the list, mark off as we can get them. Okay.
I left everything behind.
I,
Mm.
I I was thinking that they left everything behind, and in situations like that, that's sometimes the best way to go, just to walk away, walk away, go where there's unlimited love and support. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely. This is going to be pretty if it pulls up. It
It
is
is
pink.
gorgeous.
It's got pink and orange. And it's got some of that blue in it. And I
Yeah.
think I'm tossing between whether I should pull it with black or if I pull it with white. I've got white on my desk, so
And the white might cover it up. You've gotten them some clothes, Teresa. Well, that's good. A friend bought them new bicycles. That was nice.
well, Teresa. In all honesty, if people know what's transpired, people open their hearts.
This is
They
true.
do. And, there's people out there that don't have grandchildren, and they're more than happy to adopt some and help.
Mm-hmm. Sure will.
I mean, that's one thing I've always, wanted to see children have a good Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it takes a miracle, but, I believe in miracles, so it's all right.
You were able to get a playpen for the baby. That's good. So the baby can sleep in the playpen. Yeah, that's good, Teresa.
And I always check Facebook, Teresa, because there's a lot of people that just give their baby stuff away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Check on the Facebook on the
the
home garage
marketplace.
sale on
Yeah.
Facebook in your town and see what they've got because my sister gets all kinds of stuff on there for the kids.
Well,
Well,
Teresa, you're helping in a different way this time.
yeah,
Your job is to hold your house together and pray.
yeah. You've got 11 grandkids, but you still want to help Lisa McClure. 11 grandbabies.
Lisa,
Here,
you need to share. I need somebody to share grandbabies with me. I don't have any.
I don't have any kids or grandbabies. I've got great nieces and nephews, and they have kids.
And I don't. The way it's going right now, I don't think either one of mine will have children. Just
Really?
for different reasons. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Well,
Our gene pool is not so good, um,
oh,
and so I understand, their fears of
the
passing.
reluctancy to do it.
Okay, Michelle, let's talk about this. When you know what you're dealing with,
Mm-hmm.
and you can make that choice, it's better to make the choice than to bring a child into the world that goes through the hardships in life that you've gone through
Uh-huh.
because
This
of
is
your
true.
mental health.
This is
So
true.
they're being very cautious and thoughtful in that process.
Well, that's good though. You
And
know.
it's like we told them, if we'd known, the things that we could have passed on, if I'd known what I would pass on, I probably would have given up my dream of having children. I would have
Yeah.
just said, okay, it's not meant to be. Um, I don't want them to go through the things that I've gone through, but we didn't know then.
Yeah.
We didn't know then what we know now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set this out of the way because it's definitely gonna. Yeah, Teresa, that prayer, that's your first line of defense right there. Is
Mm-hmm.
is to be prayerful about situations because I I heard somebody explain it like this. People will go to the altar and pray about something, but they get back up and they've not left it in God's hands. They're still
Mm-hmm.
trying to control a situation. And I heard a teacher or a preacher, somebody along the line said, when you take it to the altar, you're supposed to leave it there. You're supposed
Mm-hmm.
to have enough trust to leave it there and leave that worry. But I have to continue to pray. I understand that that's not showing as much faith as I need, but I don't know what else to do. When you don't know what else to do, you can always pray
This
about
is
a
true.
situation. I mean, I think about different times in my life, and if it hadn't been for having that outlet of prayer, it it would have been so much more difficult. I mean, these were really hard times, and it could have been worse. It could have been a whole lot worse. But having that faith, was what set it apart from other things.
Well, Lisa, this grunge for you.
You making some grunge for me?
Yes, I sure did. Grungy
Well,
paper.
good. Sometimes grunge has its place.
Yeah, sometimes. I'm going to clean this plate off and actually play with some acrylic markers, I think, in this stencil.
I think that'll do pretty good too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have envelopes everywhere.
The last time we did that, you had envelopes everywhere.
Yeah, well, my gel plate is it's drying. That I'm
Is it?
letting that dry on it. Yeah, because it's the paint is thick, and I know if I don't put a thick coat of paint on it to lift it, it's not gonna come up.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I do envelopes, I end up looking like Messy Marvin for sure. What am I doing? I got a bunch of envelopes from my daughter's house where she pays her bills online, so she had all these envelopes, and I'm just putting some paint on and making a mess. I'm making a mess. I'm playing because my gel plate is thinking about itself right at the moment.
It's contemplating its next move.
It's saying that woman tried to put trees on me. I did do some Christmas trees earlier.
Yeah, you did.
They were cute. I'll
And they
show
were.
you. So I thought, well, I've got a whole big stack of envelopes, but you can never have too many envelopes.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
I'm grunging them up. I'm trying to use paint that's sitting here on my desk, and just I got a palette knife. I'm probably going to get a credit card or a gift card, hotel key or something, and mess with it too.
There we go. Let's go ahead and dry.
Yeah, there's something about it that's exciting, I think. Not knowing what the outcome's going to be. No matter what it turns out like, I'm gonna make something out of it. It's gonna be something someday. We always wonder what we're gonna be when we grow up. Who knows? Really, who knows? I don't know that I'm growing up.
This is true. I don't think any of
I
us
may
are.
decide to be like a kid forever. I think I will. I think I will keep a childlike spirit like my mother-in-law did.
Yeah.
As her mind was leaving, her childhood memories came back even stronger, and she was
Yeah.
always playing practical jokes. She would poke you in the behind and just laugh like it was the most hysterical thing ever. She would tell you little she'd say little limericks of stuff she learned through school,
Yeah.
and it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Even though it was hard, it was fun at the same time.
Yeah.
I still miss her though. When I start getting Christmas stuff out, I get teary eyed.
Yeah.
Between her and my mom, so much of what I've got is stuff that they gave me through the years, and everybody looks for that stuff to come out. When we start putting Christmas stuff up just after Thanksgiving,
Yep.
They'll be looking for certain things, and if they don't see them, they'll be wanting to know where they went, why they're not out. Hi, Steph. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Steph, how you doing today?
She's got Tom Turkey over there, and I'm
working on him.
I'm just making messes. I'll just
I'm
admit
making
it
a
right
mess.
out the chute here.
Let's see.
I'm using these paint pots that my daughter gave me because I don't want to put them in my tub. So I'm trying to just use this stuff up and not have it in addition to my other bottles of paint. Oh, we're great, Steph. I hope you slept well. That's such an important part of staying healthy is getting that sleep.
This is true.
I tend to wake up real early in the morning, and sometimes I don't. I do not get enough sleep, but my CPAP tells me I'm sleeping enough.
Yeah.
But I've got another app that tells me I'm not, so I think it's probably somewhere in between I am and I'm not. This looks like bubblegum ice cream.
Cool.
I'd like to have some ice cream. They should be getting the peppermint out
pretty soon.
The ice cream should be coming out soon, if it's not out already. And the snow cream. We like the snow cream ice cream. But we can't have a whole lot of that. I can't.
Yeah.
Too much sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, Steph, my husband has the same problem. Sometimes it'll take him 3 or 4 hours to go to sleep. So I understand that.
Mm-hmm. Well, with my medication, I tend to go to sleep really quick, but I'll wake up off and on throughout the night.
Well, they put him on something that was used as an antidepressant back in
the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
But it can be used for sleep, and they tried that, and it actually has worked better than the stuff that was, is designed for sleep. So
yeah,
he feels better. I know he feels better, with that med.
Yeah,
he don't like taking it, but you can't go for so long without sleeping.
This is true.
He describes it being like a car that the engine's running, the tires are spinning, but it's up on jack stands.
Yeah.
And I get that for him. I see how bothersome it can be.
Yeah.
Now that turkey's looking good.
This turkey needs some help.
What do you think's wrong with him?
I ain't even got to his feathers yet. Just wait. It's gonna be a hot mess by then.
It's not gonna be a hot mess. It's gonna be okay.
I'd watch.
You gotta trust the process.
I'm trusting the process. My process is telling me this is gonna be a hot mess.
Well, that's okay. I'm making hot messes.
Get over here. I am sick of these pins being in this container. I'm gonna dump them out.
I have to have mine in a cup. I can't stand digging for them in a pouch. Now, if I'm traveling, I'll accept it. But if I'm not traveling, I don't want to dig in a pouch for them. I want to be able to see my colors. Yeah, isn't her little Tom Turkey cute?
Trying not to use the same colors all the time. Where'd that brown go? I don't want to use it again.
Do you have angel stencils?
I wish I did. But I don't have any, I don't think. Now, I could, no, I can't even make any. I wish I did, but I don't.
Do you ever make stencils with your Cricut?
I can make stencils with my Cricut, but it's I'm not really good at making things with it because
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's the fact of getting everything out
Yeah.
and putting it together and having a space for it to do it.
I know. I've got mine sitting. Well, it's not mine, it's my daughter's, but I've got it sitting on my sewing machine with my sewing machine open. So it can sit on that open area because all I sew is paper. I don't sew fabric.
Yeah.
And it works okay, but I've not tried to cut stencils out. I don't have UPO. I need to get UPO. Matter of fact, I've got a card here that I need to send the man an email, and he said he would send me some samples. So
That,
I need to try for free first before I pay for it.
this is true. Free is always better than pay for.
You know what I say about free, right? If
Yeah.
it's not free, you paid too much.
You paid too much.
That's what one of my boss men used to tell us all the time when I was, getting supply orders. And I told him, I said, I can order those pens for you, but they're $9. And the pens that we use that are standard are only 50 cents. So if you
Yeah.
want to pay $9 for one pen, I will happily order that for you. He told me, he says, you a mean boss. He said, you're determined to keep me in line. I said, well, we have budgets, and those budgets come
You have to
across,
be kept.
I'm told what I can do and what I can't. So,
Hmm.
we all got to work together on this budget so that our profit shares will be good.
Yeah.
I got good bonuses when I worked there too. I mean, some good bonuses. Better than when I worked at a very large bank.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, yeah. When we got our first Christmas bonus, I about fell out of my chair when I
Yeah.
saw how much it hit my account. I'm thinking this is some kind of mistake.
Somebody's playing a joke on me and it ain't funny.
So I didn't say anything because I thought, well, they're going to come in and take this back.
Mm-hmm.
But it came in a day before they gave us the proper notice.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm so happy right now. I don't know what to do. And then when I found out it was for real, I ended up, I cried. I had tears of joy. I thought, boy, this is going to make Christmas a whole lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we won't have to, use credit cards this Christmas. We won't have to do any of that. So, yeah, the machine that I've got sitting over here is one of the, like, very first, in the beginning. So a lot of
Yeah.
times it's cranky when I start it up. It don't want to act right. Like it don't want to go to the website. It don't want to do different things. But
Oh. Well,
once
see,
I get
mine is
in
so
there,
old that you have the cartridges you put in.
oh,
And you can't get on the website. You can't use it.
okay. So you
It
are
is
dealing with a
old.
whole different thing.
Yeah. Old one.
So Steph, do you cut you have a Cricut, I take it, or something else? Sorry for the screeching. I actually enjoy it.
Sorry about this, but I am enjoying myself.
At least I'm
No
not
real.
rubbing my nails on the chalkboard.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Yeah. Could be.
These
You
colors
cut
in
yours
this.
by hand, don't you, Steph? She doesn't have a Cricut or anything.
Okay.
She has to cut hers by hand. Her
Yeah,
fancy little stuff.
I just bought I just got an order in from Amazon, and it's the pin style blades.
Yeah,
They actually look like writing pens, and they
yeah.
have different shapes in them. And I'm gonna see how that does with my hands because I can't do a heavy amount of cutting either with scissors or with the Zacto.
Yeah,
So I'm hoping that this might make it a little bit easier to do some of those
go easier.
things. Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Over there.
Oh, Steph, you were bad at Pearl's auction. I just can't go to auctions all the time because I see too many things I want. And
Oh, Steph. I got my invoice from Pearl. I thought I was going to fall out.
yeah, it
And
seems to be not. I mean, it's hard to keep track of it, because it
it
goes
just
fast.
it goes fast, and you just go, "Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that." Oh, well, now my invoice is this. Oh man.
It's like, did I really do that? Did I really, really put my hand up and say yes that many times?
You can't go to the cells anymore. I'm the same way,
Well,
Teresa.
it's just you just
For a
have to be
time.
real careful. That's for sure. And my self control is probably my fruit that's not ripe. It's not mature at all. So
Hmm.
I have to be
Yeah, I
very
got Debbie's.
careful.
Actually, the live I did was from Debbie Ham. The one I did live, that was my order from Debbie, and now I'm waiting for the one from Pearl. Because she invoiced this weekend, Steph. Pearl invoiced this weekend. So you may want to check. At least she did me. I got my invoice this weekend.
Come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it.
Come on.
It's
Add a little
that.
water to that stuff. It'll be okay.
Well, it's the washable that she did the dog's paw print with. So it's just
Oh,
tempera paint. It's not, but it'll work fine. Paint on
yeah.
paper. Thought it might look nice. Well, I mean, some things you just need. If you're going to do crafts, some things you do need. And like I said, the only reason I have the Cricut is because um, she had it at her apartment sitting there getting dusty. And I said, why is this sitting here? I said, said, bring it to the house. Let me have it. Just let me have it at the house and I can use it and you can use it. But no more than you're using it. Why not just leave it over here with the rest of the craft stuff? Because now
Yeah.
all the craft stuff is here instead of being at her apartment where she can't find it. So we're more organized now.
Hi, Sherry. How you doing today?
Hi, Sherry. Teresa, I've got the Big Shot Plus on my wish list for Christmas. I have some of the folders that I bought. Somebody out in Kernersville, which is about 30 minutes away from me, was selling out a bunch of stuff, and they were selling them for like $3 a piece. And I picked up several from her, and I thought, well, that sounds like a reasonable price. And I started looking at them online. I was like, wow, that's a good price, even if I don't have the machine. Sharon Texture Junkie says I could probably roll over them with a rolling pin and get something out of them.
Get
But
something out of it?
I've had people send me stuff to die cut
Mm-hmm.
patterns, and I've never used them because I don't have anything to use them with. I thought about asking my neighbor down the street because she has actually done the cards and stuff like that for years and years, and she's got anything you want. She's got it in triplicate is what they tell me.
Goodness.
But I I'd be a little bit reluctant. I go down. I did go down and visit with her when she was going through some health issues. I took her some food and checked in on her while her daughter was out of town. But I mean, we're not close friends, but she would probably not mind, showing me how to use one or let me sit there at her house and piddle.
And play. Lisa,
Yeah.
when would you think of an artist that wouldn't be more than happy? I mean, seriously, Lisa, more than happy to come and have you play.
Oh yeah, and her daughter said she's working puzzles and she gets frustrated. And I said, I really should go down there and work puzzles with her because nobody
Yeah.
here really wants to work them anymore. It used to be that the kids would, play along with me, and Bill used to work puzzles with me. When
Hmm.
we were dating, we'd do probably 4 or 5 puzzles a week easily. That,
Yeah.
when I was still living at home. But I've got an attic full. I've got a big stack of them. So
Well,
I
there's
should
Mr.
be able to do
Tom.
fun stuff.
He's going to dry a little bit before I pull that stencil off and slap some paint over him.
That's a good question, Steph. I don't know the answer to it. Which is the best. I've heard different people. So you like the sidekick better? Yeah, I wanted to get the 6 inch because that's the size of the folders I have. And I've heard
Yeah.
people say that the electric ones, and I probably would be better with an electric one, but I'm not gonna I don't want to put so much money into it because I may want something else. I'm a little selfish, I guess.
But
Just
you want to
maybe.
try something, so you go with the littler model and whatnot before you go to the big ones.
Well,
I'm
on
that way.
this, I mean, I've asked around, and different people have said, ultimately, it's a good durable piece of equipment. And that being said, that's kind of how I look at it. Okay, if it's a durable piece of equipment, then I need to get the size that I want to start with. I don't need to start with the
Yeah.
little ones that I don't have anything to go in.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do the die cuts, but I
Yeah.
don't know that I could do everything.
Hmm. Now I'm in a quandary. You have your big shot and your sidekick is all you need.
See, that's important information right there.
Yep.
Because if somebody has already been through, tried different things and found what works the best, and it's somebody I trust, I feel like I know
Yeah.
I can trust, then I don't hesitate. But if it's somebody that says, well, I'm a little bit remiss, I guess you might say. I want to I want a good stellar report. I don't want to play. It might be okay, and it might not. Okay,
What's
got it. Size matters. Yes, size matters. Got it. I have a good report on my husband. His headaches have almost gone away.
Oh yay.
I am so thankful. We we're kind of hesitant to be excited, but he has not had a headache in almost 4 days now. So
Oh, that's
we're
a praise
hoping,
report right there.
we're hoping that he's done. That's all it's going to be.
Yeah.
We'll know probably within the next 2 days if the prednisone took care of it, or if he's going to need to do more. And I hope it's not more because bless his heart, he's eaten everything. He's been like a teenage boy with that prednisone,
Yeah.
eating more stuff to eat and staying hungry. And usually
Mm,
he's not that bad. It's not that bad, but this time, boy, it got him. But that's one of the highest doses of prednisone that he ever takes. So it was a little bit hard.
well, this
Yes,
vein
prayer
picked
changes
up.
things. Definitely pray. Yes.
There we go.
In our season of gratitude.
Here we go. That's got Mr. Tom all
My
colored
niece
up.
had a turkey named Tom. Teresa says, "Is that her turkey?"
This one right here, Teresa, is this the one you're wanting, or are you wanting one of the other ones? Let me get this off my plate real quick. I gotta clean this little plate up. It's gotten goo all over it.
If I had Michelle over to my house, she'd start cleaning my stuff.
More than likely. I said, I can hear myself, put those in a bucket so they can clean.
Yeah, the one those I used earlier, they definitely going in the sink. They're getting so heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I think I broke this palette knife. Its life is almost over.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Yep. It's dead. Let's see. I just saw a card on my messy desk. Yep.
Put that over there and let it dry.
Not that one. Y'all hear a cravalanche? You know I'm looking for a palette knife.
Uh-oh. Did you break your palette knife?
Yeah, I broke it.
I thought you were joking.
No, I broke it.
Dang.
But don't let me hold your palette
Hey,
knife.
sweetheart. What you got going on? Yeah. Talk. I don't believe. What was it? Was it plastic, Lisa?
Yeah, it was just plastic. It wasn't a good
Oh,
one.
I thought it was one of the metal ones, and she brought it on. Dang.
No. The metal ones that I have were my mom's, so I'll get them out every once in a while, but I don't want to break those. But
Yeah.
these little
Well, I got
cheap
the
ones,
plastic one too.
I don't
That's what I
worry
thought.
about them. They're just
Yeah. Seeing what
they
this black is gonna pick up after all those colors I used. He ain't doing nothing but scrunch. Looks like a bunch of gunge. You're gonna like this one, Teresa. Lisa, you're gonna like this one too. You're gonna love it, the both of you. I know you will.
Teresa says that one's name's going to be Toodles.
Toodles the
Toodles
turkey,
the
huh?
turkey.
You can't see him on this pool, but it did get the rest of the paint off. Let's see kind of an outline of him a little bit. Not much though. See if you can see him a little bit. What this is? I'm sorry, guys. My husband's in the room with me. It was left over from this on the plate. See this? It was left on the plate, so I put black over the top of it, put the paper on it, and pulled it up, and that's what I got.
Looks like somebody set something on fire.
Hey,
Happy
it is what it.
anniversary, by the way.
Did you hear Lisa?
What?
You said happy anniversary.
Thank you. I don't know how I survived.
You want to know how my husband and I survived? He worked third shift when we first got married, and then he moved to second shift, so he avoided, the
Hold on a
trauma.
minute, Lisa. Let me get this volume up a little bit. He can't hear. Okay.
So my husband and I worked separate shifts, and we only saw each other on the weekends because he worked third shift when we first got married, and then he worked second shift. But every time he changed shifts, we ended up with a baby. So I told him he was stuck on second. That was it. We weren't having no more babies. So until he retired, we hardly even spent time together.
That's sad.
It was sad. It was sad because we each kind of just went and did whatever we needed to do because we did not have the time to do it together.
Yeah.
But I mean, we tried to, do the best we could to have quality time on the weekends.
Well, that's good.
We missed out on a lot of things that we could have done together. But we'll be hitting 40 years in March. We're going to be 40 years.
Mm.
It's a long time.
Mm. I may put too much paint on this plate.
Oh my, Teresa, that's hard.
What'd she do?
She said that her and her husband survived because he only come home every 3 months.
Oh, good night, Trace.
But my dad was a trucker, but he was home like every third night he would be home.
Yeah.
And they got along just fine.
Yeah.
But my mama wore the pants in the family.
See, that makes a big. That's different when Mama wears the pants.
Yeah, she had to wear the pants, and she
Do the
was
discipline.
Oh Lord, I'd much
You didn't
rather have my mama deal with it than my daddy.
Same here. Because once it gets to
My
dad,
mama,
you know
my
you're in
mama
trouble.
wasn't light though. She didn't go light on us.
No, but if it got to dad, you were in trouble.
Yeah. When he picked me up out of the balcony of church, that was it. That was the last time he ever had to spank me.
Ooh, girl.
Yeah, that I will never forget that day.
Yeah,
it was like something miraculous was happening. I thought, well, Jesus is coming. No, it wasn't Jesus. It was the man that was sitting there seeing his daughter act poorly.
Was acting out, huh?
Well, he tore me up too. I got it. I got it good right on the front steps of the church.
Ooh.
Yep. I never forgot it.
No, of course not. See, I'd have been so embarrassed that it would have just.
Yeah, you would have been embarrassed for sure. Me, I was embarrassed. But because I'd gotten caught. I mean, that's what it really come down to. When we finally sat down and talked about it, I told my daddy, I said, you really hurt my feelings. I said, but you had every right to do what you did.
Yeah, well, we can't get solar.
That's what I got for misbehaving in church. So let's learn.
I really want to handle it. You say none of these people is like talking to the wall.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. What do I want to pick this up with? Let's try it.
Ooh, that's looking good.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to pick it up with.
Fingers.
No, we're not finger painting today.
Your teeth.
I'm gonna let Lisa do that.
Your teeth.
No.
No, we're not using body parts today.
Body parts are out for today. We voted on that earlier.
Although, look at my hands. I'm not finger painting. I promise. I got every color of the rainbow on me. Just make sure everybody's represented properly.
This is true. You want to make sure everything goes. I'm putting on a warm beige over it, and then when I get it done, I'll put another piece of paper over it, and it'll pick up that blue that's on the plate.
Has your husband played on your plate before?
No,
I paint on the regular walls.
Has yours?
Oh no, he wouldn't carry anything for it.
Neither would he.
I mean,
No, Bob wouldn't either.
He will look at what I do. I'll show him, what I've been working on, but honestly, he don't get too excited about it. I mean,
neither does he.
He's into cars, and he's actually just looking for a car.
Paintable.
Yeah, if Lisa and them comes to the Walt Speedway,
What?
there's a racetrack in Wall somewhere.
Wall Stadium.
Wall Stadium. If her
is.
and her husband come out, we're gonna go meet them.
We
So
are.
for dinner
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm bringing.
You're actually going to leave your workroom? Oh my God!
He thinks I've moved in and live here now.
It's going to rain for 40 days.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you sound like my husband. He thinks I come up here just
live.
because there's nothing else to do, but I get my housework done.
Teresa, did you read what Teresa just said? Nothing. He did not.
He said he painted on. He paints the walls.
He paints the walls. He doesn't paint on them, Teresa.
Teresa, you're a hoot.
You said you paint walls, not pee on. That's what she fucking said.
Speaking of hearing, on Thursday, I'm getting my hearing aids. I'm so nervous.
Why?
Because I don't, I'm either going to be able to hear or I'm not.
Yeah, it's one of those
I have not been able to hear well for a while. But, part of what they're going to do is wear my earrings constantly on the right side. They're going to put the ocean in that ear.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the test right there to see if it drives me bananas or not.
Yeah.
So I really don't hear anything out of it now.
Yeah.
So we'll see what it does.
I got some good grunge. No. This dries up. It's going to be fun to use on a collage.
I know. We're going to have to start doing
We
some
got a neighbor that has 5 sets of hearing aids.
And never uses one of them.
Really? Well, my mother-in-law got her first set, and it was $6,000, and she squeezed every penny, so she thought that was ridiculous, and she would not. Something happened, and she made excuses for why she didn't adjust to them. She just didn't like them. She took them back.
Yeah.
So then they gave her her money back. She took them back within the amount of time, that you have to decide whether they work for you or don't. And then the next time, she couldn't hear the kids on the phone. And she got so mad one day because she was trying to hear. One of them was telling her something really sweet, and she couldn't hear it. Yeah. And so finally, I just told her, I said, look, if you want to hear them on the phone, you're going to have to get your hearing aids. Yeah. Because, your phone's up as far as it can go. They can't talk any louder. And so she finally went and got them. And, I told her, I said, now, whether you like them or don't, you need to keep them in your ears until you hear them on the phone. And when you start hearing them on the phone and knowing what they are saying instead of having to guess, then we'll know that you're in good shape.
Yeah.
So she got them. She came home, waited for the kids to get out of school, and called. And when she could hear them, she ended up crying. She was so excited. And she didn't take those back.
Well, that's good.
But I'm hopeful that they're going to be helpful.
Well, they should be.
Even
If you,
if it helps the left ear, increases
yeah,
that, and does not work for the right ear, I'll be good with that. I mean, I'll be happy.
yeah.
It won't be a bad thing. Teresa said she's
Teresa
gonna turn off. No, don't do that because you can't read our lips.
can't see our faces to read our lips. Teresa, you're so funny.
That's what my mother-in-law. She would try to look at your
Read,
face and try to read your, read your lips, or try
yeah,
to. And she'd say, yeah, and never
mhm,
answer a question. So you knew she couldn't hear you. You could
yeah.
figure it out that she wasn't hearing you. It was funny.
Smoke signals work good too.
Yeah, well, smoke signals are always good.
So when is this happening at Wall Stadium?
Yeah, they have races there, and when they go, are you? You're not planning on going to one anytime soon, are you, Lisa?
Well, it depends on whether that's where the Turkey Derby's at or not. Let me look and see where it's at.
Okay.
You know when we go out 195
Yeah.
or 138,
Yeah.
and then we turn up to go up 34.
Yeah.
Wall Stadium's right near
Right
there.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
not too far.
Okay.
It's close.
This is. I don't want that blue. I don't want that
How
color.
far are they?
It was funny because Michelle sent me a piece of mail, and my husband saw it, and he said, "Who do you know near Wall Stadium?" He knew
We're in Wall
exactly.
Township.
It was funny.
Oh,
But Michelle's not allowed to go out at the night.
I don't know where you think I'm going to be going. I ain't drove in 25 years.
Thank God.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
What you got?
if Thanksgiving weekend, if they are calling for rain here and they're not calling for rain up there where you are, then we will be coming up there to the Turkey Derby. It is
Yeah.
at Wall. I thought it was, but I had to check to be sure. Yeah, but I'll give
You
you
ever,
advance notice. We'll know before.
have you ever been in this state before?
I've been through Jersey, but not particularly to Wall Stadium.
When Michelle got up here, she thought everybody was crazy the way they make turns. You go up past the intersection, you go around a turnaround, you go across the road, then you do another turnaround just to go south. She goes, "What's that for?" I said, "The crazy idiots around here will cut each other off and kill you."
We don't make left turns out here, Lisa. What group we made left turns?
Oh, well, you'd have a ball in my town. We have one stoplight and 4 traffic circles, and we're getting ready to get 2 more.
Good night.
Sounds like fun. Yay!
And then we have roads that have the same name but go in different directions, so it's very confusing for people that come to visit.
Uh-huh.
GPS is good for that. Yeah, take this one.
There's really nothing that exciting out here. We've got the only industry we have is somebody that makes whiskey and bourbon,
Yeah.
and we have a bunch of wineries
Yeah.
because the temperature, the acidity, and the soil and stuff is favorable.
Yeah.
So that's when people quit growing tobacco. That's what they started doing with their land.
Yeah.
Oh, we
But
were supposed to get rain this week?
Yeah.
Maybe Friday.
Oh, we might get rain Friday.
We're not getting it tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday.
yeah, originally we were supposed to get it. Let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think Friday. But yeah, we'll be watching that weather because if the weather is going to rain out the car show that he and my daughter go to,
Yeah.
if that's going to get rained out down here and have a rain date, then he said we'd run up to the Wall Stadium.
How long is it going to take you to get out here?
Probably about 9 hours.
Good night. For a car race?
Oh yeah, we've driven farther.
Oh, good night.
I mean, we can watch it on TV. We can watch it on TV. You know, if it doesn't, if it looks
Yeah.
like the weather's gonna be good here. I mean, he would not disappoint our daughter, because
Yeah.
that's something they've done since she was still in high school.
The only thing we're having here is a severe drought. We've only gotten like 4/10 of an inch of rain in 2.5 months.
Well, we got a lot of rain when Helena came through, but then it was dry up until last week. We had not had rain, and we had overseeded our yard. So, needless to say, it was not. We were not expecting anything to really happen. With our
State
seed.
under a fire watch, so
Yeah.
we need rain bad.
Well, we were like that too. I mean, here, I don't know what your soil's like, but here our soil is a red clay, and there were places where the ground was just opening up. You could see cracks in the clay like you would if you were out in the desert. It was crazy. But we did definitely get some good rain. It finally soaked in, the fertilizer and the lime he had put out. So
Yeah.
And our yard's starting to look okay. It's not the best turnout we've had, but it's better than none of it. Because we spent money on all that stuff.
We got poop dirt. From the cats in the neighborhood pooping all over the place.
Oh man.
And we have feral cats. Feral cats.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
Our neighbor across the street used to have a bunch of cats, and there was a few of them that would go out. And, and there was one, and it favored coming across the street to do its business. So it would come across and it would poop in the pine needles.
Well.
And it's like, this is ridiculous. Why are you pooping in? Why you got to poop in my house? I don't have cats anymore.
Yeah.
Go poop somewhere else.
Hi, Doretha. How you doing today?
Hi, Doretha. We're playing with paint.
Hi, Cindy.
Really Hi, Cindy. We're crazy, I know. Well, I mean, I know I am.
I think we all are. Just a little bit.
But I'm, as I tell my family, I am the good kind of crazy. At least I'm not the bad and unpredictable crazy.
That's true.
Because it could be worse. It surely could.
This is true.
Cindy, what are you working on?
She's listening.
But she's probably working.
Well, she's probably got
fun stuff.
She's got her sale today. Tonight. Her jewelry sale just tonight.
Oh, we got an HOA meeting tonight.
Oh, you don't sound so thrilled, Lisa. You know you love those.
Well, I mean, when you've got to spend $80,000 on a dam. There's not much else that they can tell me that's going to, blow me away. But I mean, maintaining lakes is very expensive, and because there's a road back behind our neighborhood that has a high volume of traffic, because it actually leads into the next town over.
Yeah.
Because of that, even though that area is much higher elevation than our dam is,
Yeah.
Our dam is considered a high hazard, which puts it in the highest amount to be insured.
Yeah.
So we have to keep high hazard insurance on it, and we have to maintain it. And currently, it is filled with silt. And
Lovely.
yeah, from the road drain off,
Yeah.
we got to get it fixed so that it's within code.
Yeah.
And we didn't wait until something happened and it clogged. It was started filling up so bad it clogged up the dam, because if the dam overflows, we're all liable, even though we
Oh
have
man.
to pay. If the policy is not enough to cover it, they come to the homeowners, and so we don't want that.
Yeah.
So
That's why I
God,
would not live in an HOA. Lisa. I just, I don't
well,
want.
we were young when we bought this lot, and
Yeah.
we thought it was probably a wise thing to do, not knowing, that all that was involved. We just knew there were deed restrictions, and that it would kind of help protect the value of our house.
Yeah.
But it's not all that. I'm glad we have it in a sense, because there's some things that we can have in our control, but if
Yeah.
people don't take care of their houses, there's not a thing we can do.
Yeah.
Trifold Christmas ephemeris. Something's ready. Cindy's got trifold Christmas ephemera. Something.
Let me see. Oh, something is ready.
Yeah, it's. I know it's a translation of text, probably autocorrect.
More than likely. The boogers just go on top of each other. Oh, Bridget is in the hospital with pain crosses. She was able to sit up today. You'll be listening. I'm so praise God she's able to sit up.
Oh yeah. We've got several praises today, that's for sure.
Oh, it's sale. I should have known that. What Cindy was saying is the sale's ready for tonight.
Okay. So you coasted then, catching a breath in between.
Girl, my hands, my hands, my hands, my hands. So
You got
filthy.
paint on them?
Probably not as bad as yours, but yeah. Girl, I saw what you've been doing today. I know mine ain't as bad as yours.
I think I'm 50 shades. I'm close
At
to 50
least.
shades. You can't say I'm not using these paint colors though.
This is true.
And I do like this pink. This pink is pretty. It's just, it's kind of transparent
Yeah.
and it blobs out, but I guess for a watercolor, basically,
Yeah,
it's
you
not too
can't.
bad.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I played with tempera paint.
Well, you're making some good scrap paper to use.
Yeah, I'm just free flowing here. Some of this might turn into Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, paint crisis is not good. I have a friend that I went to school with, and her
Uh-huh.
daughter has this rare pain disorder, and she had been being seen here by the children's hospital, but they couldn't really do a lot for her. And she got to go to one of the clinics, St. Jude's clinics, and
Yeah.
they have got her up they're doing some kind of treatments with her that is helping to desensitize her body to the pain.
Yeah.
And she is starting to make improvements, and she's actually had pictures taken recently where she's smiling for the first time
Oh.
in probably 4 years. You
Oh.
know, she's actually getting breakthrough of pain-free times. And
Yeah.
I read it the other day, and I just was so grateful because I just my heart went out to her because I know what it's like to have pain that nobody knows what to do about.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad. It can get bad for people.
Yeah.
And sometimes even though they know the source of the pain, it's not something that's just well, we can do this and fix it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the more they try to do to fix it, the worse it gets. So that was just when I read that, I thought, this is an unbelievable story that she's going to be able to tell one day. And
Yeah.
if it wasn't for the prayers of saints, that's what her mom says. It's the prayer of all the people, that I've met in my life that, pray constantly.
Yeah.
And I get it. And I'm so grateful. I was kept thinking, there's got to be something that they can find that's going to help her situation. But things would just keep getting worse. And I mean, she couldn't even hardly stand to have clothes touch her.
Oh.
But she's dressed, she's got shoes on, and they're showing her doing her routines. They've got electrodes hooked to her at different places on her body while she's
Yeah.
doing her workout to defer the pain.
Yeah.
But I mean, to me, it was it almost made me cry. I was
Yeah.
so excited when I was reading this really, really good report.
Hmm.
I just got emotional because I know what it's like to be an adult that has chronic pain. I can't imagine being a child.
Child
She
having
was like
it.
14 years old when this started,
Mm.
and I can't imagine all she's been through. Just trying to thrive.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Teresa, if you're still on here, girl, I'm about to do a flip through of all the stuff I've done, so you better be watching. Tell me what you want. Steph, that goes for you too. Here's
well,
this, Mr. Turkey.
make sure you put her name on Tootsie. Go full
I don't know.
screen so it's show good.
There's that one. There's that one. I'm gonna put the turkeys aside because I got a lot of grunge looking stuff. I need to do what you're doing, Lisa. That seems so relaxing.
It is. It's just fun. It is fun.
Yeah, it's just
Getting her done.
getting her done. Here's this one. A little brown outline. I'll put him over here. And then there's that one. There's some grungy ones coming up. Now here's this one. Is this the one you're wanting, Steph, or was that Teresa that was wanting this one? Y'all better let me know. Something.
Teresa wanted the one that she wanted to name Tootsie.
Girl, I've done 3 since then. I don't remember. I'll show them all again, and we can figure it out maybe. There's that. I've done a couple pulls since then. Yeah.
Teresa, where are you?
Well, she can't hear us because she turned her dang volume down off.
Oh, she probably was ready to go to the choir anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, guys. I don't know which one she wanted. Here's the colored one. The colored one. The different
I know it
colors.
was one that you did with the marker. You used the
Well, this
acrylic
is the
marker.
one that I did with the marker right here.
I think that's the one that she wanted to call Toots.
That's Teresa. Okay, well then I'll send Toots to her. Let me put her. Let me see if I have a pencil around here. No, I don't. But I'll remember that goes to Teresa. I'll put her little name on it. And then there's this one. You asked me something that I'd fallen, that your phone fallen in the laundry basket. Were you wanting one of these turkeys, Steph? Because there's this one here. There's this one here. There's this one here. And then this Teresa already called this one. This is the one she wants. Okay. Well, I'll pick one out for you. You want me to send Lori one too? Let me see what I've got here. All right. The light one? Which light one? This one right here? This one? Is that the one you're talking about, Steph? Or this one? Or that one?
I think she wants the lighter colored one.
Well, this is white. This is just the outline. What we got, honey? Oh, okay. He's showing me on his iPad what the racetrack looks like.
Yeah, it's called Wall Stadium because it's got the man that built the track had access to steel from one of the steel factories, and he put steel around the track. That's why they call it the Wall Stadium, because it is a steel wall surrounded, which is about unheard of at a racetrack.
Yeah. Cool.
My husband, is he still standing there where he can hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you.
My husband used to work on a pit crew for a modified team, and he loves those big open-wheeled cars. So we go wherever they go a lot.
Yeah. That's Lisa's phone. Or is it yours?
No, it's on there.
Okay, yeah, it's ours then. Hi, Julie. Welcome back.
Oh, yeah, my phone was ringing. It's just somebody wanting to be stupid.
Some people want to be stupid. It sounds like what we got earlier.
Yeah, well, Bill loves to answer those calls. He always talks to them.
He wants to play with them.
Yep, that's what happens here.
Has the mail ring yet, sweetheart?
What?
The mail. Is it too early?
It's only 20 to 4.
Well, I didn't know what time it was. I've been busy.
Yep, it's almost time to go walking.
I was about to say, I'm surprised your husband hadn't called yet.
He just messaged. I'm pretty sure that's him.
I'm pretty sure that's him wanting ready to go.
Yep, he was feeling better and wanting to go walking today. So it's going to rain the rest of the week. So if we don't get out there today, we just won't do it this week.
Yeah.
Hey, Julie.
Hey, she's back.
I painted the world, according to Lisa. I painted the world on my desk.
You said you wanted the light one, Steph. So this is the one I was going to send you. Is this the one you're wanting right here? or the white one with just the outline of the turkey? And then there's this one.
The creamy
There's three.
one. She wants the creamy one.
The pretty one, this one?
The creamy one.
The creamy one. Got it. All right, so that's hers. The other ones is, you want me to send Lori one? You want one with the yellow edges? Okay. You want me to send Lori one? I'll send the other one to Lori. That way she won't get upset that you got a turkey and she didn't. And I'll keep this one. Yeah.
And we make a right turn and go 34
Yeah.
to go to Mobility Works.
Yeah.
That's right here.
Yeah. I think I saw the interest or
And there
something.
it is, right there. The
Yeah.
speedway's right there.
Well, I thought I saw the entrance to it at one time or another.
Yeah, when you're coming back, you see the sign there.
The sign and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, they're rough. That's a rough track. I mean, as far as the racing, the style of the racing there, it's pretty aggressive. They're not very they're not polite drivers necessarily.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of beating and banging.
Yeah.
But
You have to wear headphones?
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're loud. They're very
Okay.
loud. You can, when they start up, you can feel the vibration in the seats.
We
Were
race
you
on the
down
highway.
there? I'm sorry?
We race on the highways.
Yeah, well, I think the worst place I've ever been for that is Houston. Houston was worse than Los Angeles as far as driving. And
Have you ever been to New York?
I've been through New York. We went through New York going up to Niagara Falls in August.
Yeah, well, you don't want to go
First
to
time
New
I've been through New York. I've been to New York several times, but I flew into the city. You know, I flew in.
You know, New York City. I took her over there, and she's hanging her head when she first got here with my camera. And I said, "Will you put that back inside?" Why? The guys on bicycles might come by and rob it right out of your hands.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
that's in New York City.
I when I go to the city, I wear my purse on the inside of my coat.
Yeah.
And I have anything that I purchase when I'm up there, I have it shipped home. I don't walk around with it because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
So
Julie's wanting to know what you're working on, Lisa.
Okay. What I've had, Julie, this one's the phone book that I've been working in. And I've got 2 magazines. So I've been just working some paint into these pages just to get them to where I can use them for something. I'm not sure what they're going to be, but they're going to be something. They're going to be painty papers, and eventually there'll be some kind of art.
Of one sort or another.
Yep. Exactly.
What you say we call it a day?
It's
That your
probably
husband
summer.
on his walk.
Yeah, if I don't get down there on time, he'll walk without me. He'll say, "Well, you didn't come down on time, so yeah, I'll need to get down there so I don't get left behind."
Yes. And if I get any type of mail come in, guys, I will go live and open it up for you. Okay? It's been fun, girls. We've had a ball.
Thank you all for coming, and make sure if you haven't hit those thumbs up, if you'll hit those on your way out, or come back and watch. If you missed any of it, come back and watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
we just had a good time.
Yeah. And I'll see y'all on Wednesday. We are doing the gifts of the Spirit, and I've been doing a lot of studying, so it's going to be interesting. So I will see y'all then, if not before. Lisa, I'll see you later around. I'll see you around.
You'll find me somewhere. You'll find me somewhere.
We'll be somewhere. Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good